Welcome back to Comic YOUniverse, the only nerd-centric thing you need in your life. DPZ rolling solo once again to give you another comic review that was given to us by our good friend here on the channel, Mount Vernon Kid, Chris. Thank you once again. And today I'm reviewing a Marvel book by the name of Elektra, Always Bet on Red. Now, this Elektra miniseries was essentially a miniseries that kind of coincided with two other books that centered around Bullseye and another one that centered on Kingpin. And this was also when Charles Soule was taking over the Daredevil run. Now, the reason you're probably wondering, well, why are Bullseye, Kingpin, and Elektra why did they all get miniseries roughly around the same time? I'm glad you asked that. The answer is Daredevil Season 2! That's right, they did this as a cash grab for Daredevil Season 2. Now, I have not read either the Kingpin or Bullseye miniseries, but I heard remarkable things about both. I've heard very good positive things about both Kingpin and Bullseye's miniseries. Elektra, I don't know. Elektra I heard nothing about, so this is my take on the Elektra comic. Now, this series takes place in Las Vegas, where Elektra has been on the run. She's trying to run from her past. She's trying to hide from Matt as well as Fisk, and the Hand, of course. So basically what this is that Elektra's trying to lie low, but at the same time, someone's kind of caught on that she's in Vegas. That person is Arcade. And yeah, Arcade is someone I've been seeing lately. I know this comic came out in 2017, but it's kind of fresh in my memory because Arcade played a part in a Spider-Man story arc that involved Spider-Man and J. Jonah Jameson fighting Scorpion and Arcade in a murder world. It's a long story. But regardless, Arcade was kind of fresh in my mind. Now, Arcade essentially gets Elektra, as well as several other kidnapped people, to essentially play in this game to fight to fight their way through a virtual death match that's being funded by several people. Several high rollers in Vegas. Honestly, this comic, there's nothing really deep about this comic. It's more, if you know Elektra, then you already know what the comic is going to be about. It essentially is a comic that basically is Elektra being Elektra and trying to kill her way through all of this. It's not like, oh, should I be a killer or should I not be a killer? It's not like, no, I'm going to straight up murder these people that get in my way. I'm going to straight up kill these people, and you do see her kill people. Multiple times you see her straight up murdering people. There's no Elektra's not having a quandary about it. She is straight up murdering bitches. The other thing, and this was another very on the nose thing, is that they give Elektra the Daredevil Season 2 costume. They straight up give her the the Netflix costume. Not even there's no reason for it. It's not like they go with the classic Frank Miller costume or maybe the white costume. No, it's just like Elektra just suddenly has the costume now, and even I was like, okay, that felt like that's a total cash grab. And I know Marvel's kind of gets shameless sometimes, but at least have a reason as to why Elektra's got a new costume. And yeah, they don't even go into it. And you may be thinking, why should they? It's a costume. But yeah, the thing is that Azula... why do I keep wanting to say Azula? Elektra has never had a need for a costume. Elektra has never had a need for a costume. She's been like, yeah, I want people to know it's me fucking killing people. I want them to be well aware that I am straight up murdering them. I want my face to be the last thing they see. Whether I get paid to do it or they piss me off, I want people to know I'm the one stabbing the shit out of them. So why cover her face and all of that? Especially, now that everyone knows that it's clearly Elektra, why have the mouth cover and try to keep the secret identity when everyone Arcade is working with is basically saying, oh, we know it's Elektra. I don't get it. It's just, she's wearing the costume just so they could get the people who came from Netflix to read it. That's all I can think of. Anywho, So, the art style's pretty fun, although I will admit issues 4 and 5 do kind of... The first 3 issues have some pretty good artwork. It really does play with the whole virtual world arcades trying to put Elektra through. It really does play with that. But at the same time, like, issues 4 and 5, oh my god, the artwork dips so fucking hard. The artwork just takes a sudden nosedive. I don't know if they just couldn't, you know, the artist couldn't finish the book on time and they had to scramble to get someone else. But, oh my god, does the artwork really hurt. Like, there's one image in here of Arcade, looks like he's blowing somebody. His facial features make it look like he's got a cock in his mouth. So, yeah, that just made me go, what? Seriously? What the fuck is this? And yeah, there are other points in the the artwork is so much worse in the 4th issue. Like, there are people with facial features that are just kind of shifted around. Some angles don't work right. Oh, that artwork is a mess. But yeah, it's a pretty decent comic. It's not life-changing. If you want to read more Elektra stuff or getting deeper into Daredevil stuff, I'd say this is a discount book. This is a mini-series that's not going to be, like, life-changing. It doesn't really do much for Elektra's character. It's just Elektra versus Arcade. It's a fun little mini-series, and Chris, I know you're watching this. I don't mean to bash you for this. I'm not bashing you at all. I feel bad whenever I read a comic and I give it a bad review. I feel like I've wasted your time, and I apologize for that. I feel bad. This isn't a totally awful book. There's some fun moments. Like I said, at least it doesn't try to do what every other Elektra book tries to do, is that Elektra's trying to be like, oh, am I a killer or not? No, this one fully acknowledges that, oh, I am a total fucking murderer. So, that's a good one. There are some good, you know, action sequences, and in the first 3 issues, the artwork is pretty solid, and they do some pretty unique things with Elektra, art-wise. You'll see it if you ever get a chance to read this comic. But like I said, this is a comic that's more worth on a discount, and if you're a diehard Daredevil fan, I'd say yeah. Or if you really are, because again, this was clearly trying to get the attention of the Netflix fans. If you enjoyed Elektra in Daredevil Season 2, I'd say check this out. Anyway, they also try to make, also another thing, the artwork consistently tries to make her look like Elodie Young, the actress from Season 2. Yeah. Again, no surprise. But anyway, Chris, I don't mean any offense that I know you sent me this book. I just, like, it was alright. I'm not saying this was totally awful, but it's not for the major Daredevil. It's more for, I don't know, like, if you're a major Daredevil and/or Elektra fan, I'd say give it a look, but at a discount price. But if you enjoyed it, that's totally fine. Anyone out there who read this book, that's totally fine if you enjoyed this. But anyway, this is just my opinion on the review. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think if you've read it? Elektra, always bet on red. Just comment below, let me know. And if you're new here, remember to Hulk smash that subscribe button and be a part of Earth's Mightiest Subscribers. I'm DPZ, and I will see you right here once more in the universe.